Posehn.
Holy shit. Seattle. This is gonna be fun, man. I'm in this weird place recently. I've changed since the last time I was up here. Changed a bunch of things about myself for my wife and our baby and our future. I sound bitter. I'm not. I changed a bunch of things. I no longer go to stripping clubs. I don't know if you guys call them that up here, but they don't call them that where I come from either. But it turns out that the wife doesn't like it when I come home from Vegas and my glasses smell like fake tits. They do have a scent. They smell like a new balloon. Reminds you of childhood. Thanks, fake stripper tits, for taking me back to a simpler time. You're awesome. I love strippers. Like, if I see a stripper in the airport, it's the same as seeing a dude in the military. It's like, thanks. Yeah, we're super fucking proud of you. I say you're out there doing God's work, stripper lady. And or military person. Giving dudes boners and killing them. Separately. I have definitely been to some strippers up here in your area, in the Seattle area. I think I bought some girls a car or two over the years. Well, you gotta tip big when you come on them. It's called a gentleman's club. That is what true gentlemen do. Madam, I am deeply sorry. How much money will it cost to make you stop crying? I will hit the ATM and be right back. My favorite kind of strippers are not the kind of strippers that most guys love. It's not like the hot college girl that's working her way through school for 6 or 8 or 10 years. Or the lady who maybe should have quit 15 years ago. Or the lady made completely of plastic. Those are not my favorite kind of strippers. My favorite kind of strippers are the punk rock chicks and the metal chicks. Yeah. That have no business stripping because they hate dudes. And here's the thing, stripper, you should kind of be a people person if you're gonna do that, because stripping is sort of the service industry. It's like Jamba Juice with hard-ons. They're full of attitude and they hate men and everything, and they're covered in tattoos, and I love tattoos, but sometimes they're workplace inappropriate. The girl will have the giant back piece of Count Chocula and Boo Berry, riding a unicorn, chopping off Ronald McDonald's dick with a machete. And you're like, what the fuck, lady? Put a shirt on. My wiener's crying. And not in the way he is supposed to. The worst / best stripper tattoo I've ever seen was on a lady up in this area. And she had, we all know the tramp stamp, right? Right? The tattoo. Yeah, it's sexy. The tattoo right above the B-hole. I know, most guys call it the A-hole, but I think it does B work. Yeah. Yes. If we're rating holes, and it turns out since it's my special, we are. The front hole, that's the a-hole. It's pretty. That's where you want to be most of the time. This other one, I've seen some B's, some C's, some D's, some F's, some incompletes. Take care of your buttholes, lady. That's what that joke's about. Some of my punchlines have been improvised over the years, and then they stick into my act. That, however, I wrote. Yeah, my home office, while my wife attended to our baby. I sat in the home office that I write off at tax time. Got the B-hole chunk for the special. Fucking moron. Right above the B-hole, all it said was, "Fuck you." That's mean. Stripper's butt tattoo. But it was written in Old English, so it made it classy. Way to class up the B-hole there, stripper lady. All it takes is a font. The biggest change in my life, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, is over a year ago, I quit smoking pot. Thank you. If you didn't boo me, I would have been so fucking disappointed. I would be like, can we get another audience in here? I boo myself every fucking morning. Every morning that doesn't begin with a wake and bake, it's like, fucking boo. What am I doing? Boo. Remembering things, boo. Human contact, also boo. It sucks, it's been hard, I'll get into that more. The third change that I've made is, if you know me, and you'll see in the rest of this set, I talk about masturbating a lot. Because you write what you know. And I know it like the back of my, But I'm doing it a lot less as I get older, because I'm fucking old and tired all the time. So a lot of nights end with me with half a heart on going, man, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're gonna have to work this out on your own, my friend. Daddy's tired. I'll just rub you against a wall or something. See if we can bring it home that way. You don't mind if I close my eyes a little, do you? So now, Pot and my wiener are like Buzz and Woody from Toy Story 3. They're like, what happened? He used to play with us all the time. What'd we do? This is fucked. Now we just sit in a box with Mr. Potato Head. Maybe he's going off to college, Woody. If I was going to college, I would need Buzz and Woody. But I'm not, so I don't. So I talk about, one of the last times I got high was up in Portland, and I used to end my shows by getting high with strangers. And I wrote a joke, like, so I could get strangers to bring me weed, because I would travel with weed, but I got paranoid about traveling with the weed from smoking the weed. So what I would do is put my weed, like to go through TSA, I'd put it in my underwear, and then I'm smoking ass weed all weekend, and that's no good. People don't want to share it though, so you keep it to yourself. So what I would do is I would just talk to people before the show, and I'd do a joke so I could get people to bring me weed. And so the shows would all end with me having sessions in parking lots with total strangers, just smoking whatever they brought me. Super safe, right? So this is true. There's about 20 of us outside of this comedy club in Portland. We're out downtown, and we're out, it's dimly lit by a dumpster, and we're passing around all this weed, and we've got like a couple different pipes going and a couple different joints going. And the super stoner that's kind of running the thing, he brought a backpack with a vaporizer and a bunch of different type of medical marijuanas to partake from. And so he's passing them around, and he's a super stoner. He gave himself the super stoner nickname. He calls himself Ganja John. And it's like, you don't need a stoner nickname. We can smell you. And we're passing around all this shit, and about 20 minutes later, everybody else has left, except for me and Ganja John, because I'm no rookie at that point, and I'm hanging in there. But as the kids say, I'm high as fuck. That is when Ganja John pulls out his eye. Yeah. That is how he let me know he had a fake eye. He just yanked it the fuck out. Just fucking bloop. And as I said, I'm high out of my goddamn mind on 3 types of medical and all this other shit. And all I see is a black hole in his face. And I think fucking demons are gonna fly out of there, just fucking brrr. I'm like, what is happening? And he goes, I like to fuck with people. And I'm like, clearly. You should put that on a shirt. And then my main thing was, look, if you have a fake eye, and if you think it's like a nice conversation piece, it's like a good way to get something started, move on to a new topic or whatever, use words. Go, hey, guess what? I have a fake eye. So I can say proper response, that's fucked up. Don't play with darts, I guess. I don't know. Then give me the option. Go, would you like to see said fake eye? So I can either go, yeah, I guess, or fuck no, keep that shit in your face. Instead, no option given by Ganja John. Just fucking bloop. And I'm like, bah! And he goes, he says to me, I like to fuck with people. And then he shows me just how he likes to fuck with people. What he does next is he pulls out his iPhone. And again, he only has one of those too. He pulls out his iPhone, and on the iPhone is a photographic evidence of how he screws with people. What he will do is shove little things in his gross eye hole and then head out for the evening with the eye patch over it, hiding gross things. Yes, I saw it. Horrible. He will put Monopoly figures in there. Yes. Like the thimble or the little old-timey car or the shoe. Just boink, and then head out into the evening to horrify humans. The worst thing he does, again I saw it, is he will shove a nice green bud in there. A nice little bud of weed, green bud with little red hairs, and I fucking miss it. He'll shove that in there, put the eye patch on, head out to a kegger or whatever, and be hanging around with people and go, oh, I'm out of weed. And they'll go, oh, that sucks, me too. And he'll go, oh, wait, I know where I have some more, fucking blah. And they'll never smoke pot again. I was like, if you really want to fuck with people, you should put like a little lit candle in there. Go, look, I'm a pothead lantern. People fucking run from you, kicking and punching you.